So listen, if you have ever struggled with self-doubt, you are not alone. Even celebrities and thought leaders need a boot. Kylie Jenner, she finds confidence through her daughter, Stormi, while Bill Gates, never heard of him, Warren Buffett, either. They credit Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People for helping them grow personally and professionally.
Lovely. Joining us to tell us how she went from self-doubt to self-assured is Valerie Greenberg, author of You've Been Validated, a playbook for confidence and connection.
Yay.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Congrats.
Thank you so much. It means so much to be able to sit down with friends and talk about this.
And talk about the things.
100%.
Everybody has self-doubt. And if you meet someone that is like, I am confident, they're lying. They are 1,000.
They're even more insecure probably if they have to say that they're confident.
Exactly.
You are right. You hit the nail on the head.
You call this a playbook.
Yeah.
So how did you go from self-doubt to confidence?
So here's the thing. When I moved to New York City, I had to start realizing that we have to take the personal out of things when people say no to us. And oftentimes, I think we kind of get stuck in feeling like we were rejected. And that is something that I came to terms with as I grew and spent more time here in New York. And I also want people to realize that it's so important to know that you're enough and that you have value. So if you constantly and consistently tell yourself that, you will realize that it's okay to take a couple steps back and a couple steps forward. And your focus should be on the people that cheer you on. Like just now, like I'm sitting here with you and you think the world of me, as do I think that of you. And that's what matters.
Yeah.
It's hard though, because with social media, it's hard to be validated when everybody's life is better than yours.
Of course, yeah.
Ben, no one's life is better than yours. Okay, you're the best. No, but truly, myself included, we all go down this rabbit hole of comparing ourselves. And it's constant. And it's something, even though I wrote a book about it, I have to remind myself, nobody can do things the way Marisol can. No one can do things the way Ben can, or the Pixel 11 audience can.
Right.
The way you do it is absolutely perfect, if you are open to growing and glowing and evolving, as I like to say.
Part of that growing and glowing and evolving is sometimes you have to take a really awkward moment and turn it into something fabulous or an opportunity. What is the best way to do that?
So here's the thing. It's so important to be able to make fun of yourself. I actually had a very embarrassing, awkward moment at my book launch party while I was toasting everyone. But the thing is, there was so much heart in the room. Put it this way, my undergarment was showing. My jacket completely popped open, even though I had checked that the buttons were tight enough with a tailor. While I was giving my speech, I was
front or back?
It was the front, baby.
Front. Oh, okay.
And you know who called me out? My brother. And he was laughing hysterically. But here's what I did. I didn't even let it faze me. And other people in the room were like, wow, I would have gone into a hole and cried. And because they saw me handle it in that manner, that kind of gave them the thought process that if something happens to them in an embarrassing moment, that they can, it humanizes you. It allows you to connect on a deeper level when you're open to being authentic and embarrass yourself. It happens, and we can't control it.
I do it 12 times a day on this television
Ben embarrasses
show.
himself all the time, and look at him shine right there.
I tell my kids all the time, because we were talking about young people and confidence too, because we talked about, laughing at yourself. And when, a child does something that they're embarrassed of, it's like, no, man, laugh at yourself. That's the ultimate confidence right there.
And vulnerability is a strength. And I think that being open and sharing things that might not come off as glamorous is so important, because things are not always perfect, even though we're on television. And I think that the more that you can be in a comfortable scenario with people that you trust and can be open, that's just going to make you feel so much more connected. And connect, like us being real with each other.
Connections.
Because we met on set and now we're friends.
Now we're friends, exactly. So, and this also ties into building relationships with people. Which I'm having this conversation with my older son, because I'm like, you have to build relationships, but don't force it, and don't force an outcome.
Sure.
Which is hard.
I truly believe, and I live my life every day, that character is currency. And it doesn't matter if you don't think that you have a good enough job title or enough money in your bank account. You could be in debt, and guess what? You provide value to a situation. Don't ever think that you're not enough. You have to get out of that mind space, and you've got to do things that are good for you to put yourself in the best position on the playing field. So taking care of your mental health and well-being, reciting kind phrases to you that you develop on your own. And I even say, like, be your own cheerleader. This book is like me talking to you, so I kind of serve as your cheerleader. But like when I want to run that extra mile, I say, "Go Val, go Val." It might sound
Do you say it out loud
corny.
or in your head?
I do.
You say it out
and I'm
loud.
like, if people think that I'm weird when I'm passing them on the East River, I don't mind.
Good.
Because we have to be ourselves, and that's really what resonates and what makes you a star.
I love it.
I love that.
Great.
It also, I love that you will say these things out loud, because I will, on the train where everyone's so serious, I find myself laughing and people look at me and I'm like, oh, I laughed out loud. And then other people will start laughing.
Right. So your aura, like people want to be around you when you're emitting positive energy. Yeah. We all want to be part of it. That's just the way that we're designed and aligned in life, because who wants to be around somebody that's dragging them down? And that's why I talk about in the book my confidence community, which I refer to my contributors as. And they're just all special people that build me up, but they also challenge me and that I can learn from. And I want to encourage everyone to build their own confidence community. It's just a fun term I came up with. You guys are in it now.
Can you be my confidence captain?
I will be your
captain.
captain.
Love that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And truly, you've been validated, because the only stamp of approval we need is our own. And I want people to realize that.
I have one thing to say to you.
Talk to me.
Go Val.
Go Val.
I love you guys. We're hot. We're hot.
Keep running.
You've been validated. A playbook for all the things, confidence and connection. It's available wherever books are sold. Follow her on the gram also at Valerie Greenberg. With
At Val Greenberg, yes.
At Val Greenberg.
You know what I say when I'm running? Why did I do this?
Yeah.
Why did I think this was a good idea?
Right. Where's the water?
Yeah.
You guys are the best. Thank you.
Thank you.